Hi, my name is Jenny, and this is my submission for the final project, where I implemented the Breakout game from the Learn OpenGL tutorial. On the left-hand side, you can see the end result from the tutorial, and then on the right-hand side, you can see my version of the game with some extensions from the original version. So here we'll watch a demo. I'll speed it up a little bit. So this is the main menu. You toggle the different levels with the 1 through 5 key, press enter to start, and then space will release the ball once you're ready to play. And in this version of the game, you can move up and down as well as left to right. To implement moving up and down, I had to add collision checking for the blocks around the player, like so the spaceship, so that the spaceship wouldn't go through the blocks. In the original version, they didn't have to check this because the blocks were never within the radius of the player. Another addition I made was adding these little flame particles to the player plane to look like it was flying. And another addition is I color-coded the lives on the left-hand side to give the player a little bit more feedback on how they're doing. So when you have 3 lives, it's green, and it goes down to red when you have 1. So now we're going to enter the level creation mode. You click C from the main menu. You can see on the left-hand side that there's a key. So you press 1 through 8 to get these different color blocks. And you left-click to place them, and then right-click to destroy them. And when you're done making your level, you click Escape to save. So I'll skip through this video a little bit just to see. Here we have our saved level, and now we're going to play it. And there you go. You can play the level that you created. So next, I'll go on to talk about how I implemented this level creation. Here in the process input function of the game class, I added a check. If we're in level creation mode, we're going to call our input handlers level creation handler. So here's the input handler. This class just abstracts out some of the input handling so that it's not all done in the game class. We have a member variable called block mode. This block mode keeps track of what type of block is currently being placed. If you click 1, for example, you'll get a solid block. 2, you'll get the white block like I have in this little screen cap right here. And then we can look a little bit further into the level creation handler, where we're actually placing and destroying the blocks. So if we have a left button click, we calculate the X and Y coordinates, and we update our level. The level is represented by a 2D array, so that's what we're finding, the coordinates of where to modify this 2D array at based on the X and Y of the button click. So when you're placing a button, we place the block mode variable, and then when we're destroying, we place a blank block. So just to talk about how we translate the button click to the 2D array, on the left hand side here, you can see the level file, which is a 2D array of integers. And on the right hand side, you can see the Breakout game window drawing. So it's a 1200 by 80 by 720 pixels. And so to translate this into a 16 by 12 array, like we have on the left-hand side, we determined that each of the grid cells has to be 80 by 60 pixels. So if you're clicking within that 80 by 60, then that translates to the 2D array, which is 16 by 12. So for example, if I was clicking on this cell that's the third from the right that has the 80 over it, it would translate to the third from the right in the first column, or in the first row on the left-hand side of the level. So that's how we determine from the mouse click to the array. And here, this is the update function that we call. All it does is clear the old bricks, update our tile data, which is the array that you saw in the level file right here. And we update the position with our new block information, and then we init the level again so that we have our updated level with our new block. So that's it for my final project. Thank you for watching.